Hello everyone from Patio Frutal. This is Sergio coming at you. Today is November the 16th, and I just want to give you an update on the upcoming winter progress here in the yard. Uh, Although it is fall, very much into another month will be the beginning of winter. We are having a blooming sort of, well, it's not a blooming. It's a progression of how the hazelnut uh, is produced, I guess. So I didn't know this, and it caught me by surprise this year when I had my first hazelnut. That this over here now, in the fall, these are the male uh, pollinators for the flowers in the springtime. So this little, I don't know, they're not one, but I don't know what to call it, male flowers, I guess. Uh, these are the male flowers that in the springtime will release its pollen, and it'll pollinate the little flower buds that you see down here. So they're totally different flowers that goes in this plant. I didn't know that's how this thing works, but that's how it goes. So these little things here, they're gonna stay here on the plant all through the winter, regardless of the temperature. And in the springtime, they're gonna release the pollen, come down to the flowers, and make the fruit. For many years, I thought a hazelnut will come from like a palm, because they look like little coconuts. As a matter of fact, in the old country, in the tropics, we call it coquito, which means little coconut, because it's kind of like a coconut fruit itself, or a nut. So these are my, in this area here, I got 4 varieties of hazelnut. This one is called Tita hazelnut. And this one is Polio. And let's see what the other one's name is. And this one is the Webster. So all of them, they're having the same flower structure of male flowers getting prepared for next spring. And we'll see how much hazelnut we get, because this year was caught by surprise. I never knew how this thing propagate. But live and learn, right? So as you see, the yard is pretty full of leaves because it's pretty deep into the fall. There's still a lot of leaves to be falling. So now we're gonna move on. We're gonna walk to the kiwi vines, which it looks totally dead, but it's still not bearing fruit. The fruit are ripening right now, almost wintertime. It's fall here in New England. We get the full seasons over here. So when spring is spring, when summer, then fall is really fall. So I want you to see there's plenty of fruit here hanging, and they are just ripening up. So I was, let's see, yeah, these are ripe. I don't know if you can see, there you go. This one is ripe. And I'll show you, see how fuzzy this fruit is. It's not lightly fuzzy, it doesn't fall off either. So you kind of see the fruit, nice and green. Now let's see. Oh yeah, it's very ripe. I mean, yeah, the skin or the peel It's a bit thick. Yeah, it's a bit thick. I mean, some people eat it, maybe like George in Australia. He eats all the peels. I mean, on fruits. He eats all the peel, but I don't know. It's a bit thick of a peel to eat. So I'm just gonna eat the flesh and not the peel. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Nice and sweet. I mean, most of this fruit is starting to ripe. So I'm just gonna let it keep on ripening. Most of the nights are going below 32 degrees. Last night, not the night, the night before it was down to 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is pretty cold, and they're not getting damaged by the cold. They're ripening up, so this is going to be my latest fruit that I can harvest here in Rhode Island. So, I mean, what could be better than that? It's a long extended season for me here in New England. So, here we are. Also, my fig trees under the bag full of leaves, and there's another one here. So now we're gonna go to the greenhouse. Well, first let's go show you where the fig plants used to be. You see this road here? I had 10 fig plants in here. They're all dug up because they are in grow bags, and I'm going to show you where they all went. Because winter here, if you let the temperature of 17 degrees Fahrenheit hit them, they're as good as dead. I mean, at least the wood outside. They can regrow back from the roots, but that's not ideal if you want to harvest some fruit. So this is what they were here. I have 50 plus plants in here, all different sizes, from young cuttings that I just rooted. So I dug them all up, and they're all here inside the greenhouse. Because inside the greenhouse I have an underground, which is a root cellar. Hold on one second while I'm sit this door. All right, let's go inside. So I'm gonna go inside the greenhouse, and look at this. We're in a tropical haven inside here. The tropical haven is because I have a heater here that keeps this warm at night. Otherwise, these plants would have been cooked. Look at these plants, they're growing over here. Soon, well, they've been here for a while, but these ones here, these are all the fig plants, all of them. There's over 50 of them in there. And I want you to see how they are gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this up for the winter, because this greenhouse is gonna be coming down. This cover, it's gonna be coming down, and this is gonna be everything is gonna be put away. All these plants here are gonna go into these tropical plants are gonna go in the basement with that grow light, so they can stay alive, because this is a fully tropical, and well, they're not gonna make it out here in the winter. So look at this. These are all my feijoas. Feijoas are loving this here because it's so humid inside here that all the roof here is wet. I don't know if you can tell by the glistening, but it's all wet from the moisture. Look at all the drips in the in there. So, all right. So we're gonna close this. Let's see. A place you can see it. All right. Okay. So this is going to close. So we can move this out of here. See how this goes. As you can see, this is a pretty heavy door. And all these plants are just gonna go. We have the branches. Now we go to sleep. All right. Well, so let's close. That concludes what's gonna happen to these fig plants for the winter here in Hope Valley, Rhode Island. So there you go, guys. Buon patio frontal. Hope you like, share, and subscribe, and learn how to upkeep your fig plants for the winter in Rhode Island. Zone 6B. Have a great evening.